Race, class, and gender have gone hand in hand throughout history, with the establishment of patriarchal capitalism often exploiting this synthesis to maintain the power structure of white male supremacy. Whether through assault of a woman's body to assert dominance as detailed in Danielle McGuire's Sexual Violence and the Long Civil Rights Movement, or through forced assimilation into an unfamiliar society as explored in Ji Yeon-yeo's Korean Military Brides, Cooking American, Eating Korean, racism has often plagued the struggle of women throughout the globe, especially within the United States. In the struggle for integration, or at least what the white male power structure considers integration, both black men and black women have essentially been forced to assimilate into American society with little to no regard for their own cultural heritage. It was often that these efforts of integration/assimilation were met with violence, ranging from lynching to rape, both designed to display dominance of a white patriarchal society over those who have been otherized. In the case of Betty Jean Owens, the double standards of the white patriarchy have been exposed within the criminal justice system, with racial stereotyping, white hysteria/hostility, and the de jure racism faced during and up to the civil rights era, ensuring the double jeopardy faced by black women. Yu's article opens a second view into assimilationist America and the forced denial of culture in the United States. Korean women who had married American soldiers and immigrated into the U.S. after the Korean War were often faced with culture shock, as they were essentially forced to abandon their homeland and customs in order to be a quote-unquote proper wife, with even the husbands' families urging Korean wives to quote-unquote Americanize, particularly in their culinary repertoire. Through both the McGuire and Yu articles, the otherization of those who don't fit the mold of the U.S. capitalist status quo displays how this otherization contributed to the detriment of women of color, physically, mentally, and socially. Alienation is a perverse aspect of the capitalist system, and the fuels of Jim Crow racism, Red Scare xenophobia, and Eurocentrism have exacerbated this alienation of women throughout history.